What's going on, everyone? It's Jeremy. So you've seen these kind of in the background on my shelving if you've seen my previous videos. And what these are, these came out in 99, January of 99 to be exact. So this was like the January 1st release date. And this was part of a space line. We'll take a look at, go through the pages here, a couple pages. So that's pretty cool with the training center. Okay, there's the rocket. You gotta have the little tiny one. Look at those prices, $350. $22 for that one, which is right there. And then we have this big one here. And this whole setup with the tan base plate includes the little car there. 88 bucks. How about that? Okay. And it was interesting because it was one of the earlier, very first times that they started doing multiple booklets rather than just one booklet. And you can see that's what this actually builds, or those two things. It doesn't. There's a separate booklet for the two little vehicle builds. So the first thing we'll look at is the little meteorite, depending on where you want to place it. And it's got these little crystals. And these little crystals, the very first time these were ever made were in the AquaZone sets. And this is the first time it was ever done in this like green color. And these are actually pretty rare or expensive. They're anywhere from $2 to $5 a piece. I don't know if they were in a few sets. This is the first time these were done. Yeah, you get one in each of these sets. And this one comes with a little transporter that transports it around with that center articulation. And then you've got this little station back here with a little glass, looking glass, magnifying glass. Yeah, and you got your tools there, your saw and your jackhammer to open it up. Okay. Another cool thing here, in this set you get several, and we're going to kind of look at these together because they kind of go together. You get several shiny pieces, just like that. And what this is, just pops off. You see the Lego logo there. And, oh, the part number. Weird piece, isn't it? That just snaps on and snaps on there. So we've got that. Turn this so you can see down in there the control center. This piece doesn't go there. That's an extra piece that I had. We'll get to that in a second. That's a very expensive piece. It's a $5 piece. Yeah, you're like, what? Yeah, it is. The other shiny bright pieces you get are these right here. One right there, just those grill pieces in like a gold chrome color. These come out. Try to move this back. So that stabilizes it. And this is the very first time that Lego ever made a transport crawler for space sets. And it just comes out. And try to not make it move and go nuts. But yeah, there we go. You can see, if I push down enough, the tires will spin, or the tracks will go. But it holds it. I mean, you can see if you kind of force it, it still does pretty well. So here's the whole build of it. Pretty simple build, totally unrealistic, but I was looking for that. My son got a hold of that little gold helmet shield. Oh, it's another gold piece. The visor. You can see it just sits right there. There's that little pin hook right there. That goes right there. As I knock that over. Oh, that is a sticker. But this just goes in here. And it'll line back up there. try to go faster with this because I see the time's ticking away, ticking away. Love the hose. Here's our little setup here. It's the first time I'd ever got a full-size tan base plate that I can remember, unless I got the Native American and Western sets first. But I think some of those are half base plates that I had, or they've got the creek going through them. I don't remember just a plain tan one. See the back, and this is the old gray. It's kind of hard to see, so just light gray, not light bluish gray. Okay, got our little radar thing here. That is a print tile. And we'll do it from the side. Back it up. It's satisfying, isn't it? Okay, we'll look at the space shuttle. Pretty cool tires. What's in the cargo bay? Well, you know it's a satellite. One of the very first times they ever used that panel piece. One of the very first times. And then we've got our lift arm. The way that, oh, there, you can see the gold better there. It's shiny. This comes apart in 3 sections, which are why, it's like, why are these bracket pieces there? So, yeah, there you go. So if you want to work on it, if you want to build a VAB, or the Vehicle Assembly Building, which is the huge NASA building, you can build one, put it in there, and you can just have it in like sections. Or if you just want to work on it yourself, and you can see trying to put it back together, it doesn't want to play well. Little pun there. But these go together. The back part comes off too, and this back part, this is all one Lego piece. You can see it's got buttons. I don't have batteries in it. It runs on AA batteries. Actually, I guess it's 2 pieces because this red is all one piece, one mold. So there's the back. Okay, so that's that set. Came with 3 minifigs plus the astronaut. So 4 minifigs, 3 workers. Yeah, 2 red guys, 1 or 2 maintenance, I guess, guys, and then our staff guy inside, and then our astronaut. The other set here, this was sold for 22 bucks. You can see he came with the astronaut helmet. Yep. No back printing, that was pretty common. You got this one, and it kind of launches kind of like that. Yeah, it's it's as suspect as you'd think. So it sits like that, you sit it down in there, and that's your platform. So yeah, it doesn't, yeah, that's how it wants to go, which is what I don't want it to do. It's kind of weird, but for display purposes, it comes apart too. So that pops off, but I think the whole top part is actually supposed to come apart. Let's see here. Yeah, so looking at our magazine catalog, yeah, the top part is supposed to be able to orbit. Yeah, I really don't want to shoot that rocket up because that's just scary. Anyway, okay, moment of truth. I put batteries in this one. I put batteries in years ago since this came out in '99, and I knew once I put them in, I'd never take them out, and they just corrode the crap out of the inside, which is why I didn't do that. So when I put them in, yeah, they work perfectly fine like they're brand new. So here's how this works. You pop this off, then you got to take that off. Okay, now you can take this off, but now you still can't get to it because now you have to take this apart. It's like building this whole set, and now pop it off. Yeah, that's one piece. You can see some little tiles and stuff on top, but man, all that work just to change out the batteries, so you can see why I didn't put batteries in it, because I figured I'd forget. Okay, now we got it all back together, all but one. And I want to show it up here because you can see, because it does light up. So here's our first button. Okay, here's our second button. And our last button. It's like the alarm. And this was standard, so it's the same exact one on that. There's not any differences in sound. But yeah, so if you're a space collector, if you've gotten into Lego recently, is this one that you want to look at picking up? I don't know. I really like the shuttle. I think going to NASA and touring down there really made a big difference for me. So having the crawler, that was huge. Having a vehicle, I mean, it's not nothing real like the real thing, but having something similar, that was really cool. But what do you think? Was it worth it? 22 and 88 back in the day? I don't know. It was something I wanted. It was one of the larger sets that I'd ever had as a kid. It was up there. But yeah, that's what we got. You guys have any questions? Let me know. If you want to see anything else more in detail, let me know. Otherwise, we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.